Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ben from UnitedQ. It's Wednesday, which means we've got another awesome podcast to get you over hump day. I'm here with my co-host Dan.
What's up?
And we're brought to you by ProQ, Barbecue Gourmet and Smokewood Shack, our awesome sponsors. ProQ is dedicated to providing you with quality smoking products with top-notch service and free advice for beginners to pitmasters. You can find them on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram under ProQ Smokers. So if you think about buying your first smoker, wanting to upgrade, or looking for authentic charcoal commercial smokers, then check them out over at Max Barbecue. And Barbecue Gourmet is devoted to promoting real barbecue and supplying the UK and Europe with top championship winning barbecue rubs, sauces, marinades and accessories from around the United States and around the world. You can find them on Twitter and online under Barbecue Gourmet. So regardless of how you cook, whether it's on charcoal, wood, gas or electric, the real taste of summer can be yours all year round. Hello, and here we are.
Hello.
This week. This is almost the closest to live that we've ever been before on the podcast. We're recording on Wednesday. We always talk about the fact that it's just coming out this week. It's going to be out on today. Wednesday, but it's going to be out today.
Yeah,
so this is cool.
Up super early and
yeah, it's quite nice to record
the
it on
studio.
the day.
Studio before work.
It feels like almost even more real. It's on the day. Gives you less time to edit it as well.
Yeah, it gives me less time to try and find someone to replace you. Oh!
So we've had a good weekend cooking together again this weekend.
Yeah, awesome.
Haven't we? Spending too much time together, I think.
Can't believe it's Wednesday already.
I know.
Feels like yesterday. Oh, sweet memories. Yeah, we
had a nice weekend, didn't we?
Yeah, I feel like we need to elaborate slightly. It was
that's it. That's all we need to say.
It was sort of barbecue takeover day for Goattober on Saturday the 8th.
Mm-hmm.
But well, we had organised to do our jerk on that day. It was actually postponed by a day. Due to unforeseen reasons. but yeah, we both could go on the Saturday anyway and got some bits and pieces out. It just was a change of plan. And I mean, immediately when it arrived, it was a change of plan anyway because the size of it, we were planning on doing basically a whole jerk goat. I don't know, I think I was under some illusion like a kid goat was a lot smaller.
Yeah, my wife was going to me, you guys sure you're going to do a whole kid goat? And I'm like, yeah, they're not that big.
Yeah, I'm sure like I've seen like kid goat legs and stuff like that before that haven't looked too big, but this was a beast.
It was a beast. When James brought it to your house in the morning, didn't he? You brought it up there and you saw him carrying up the drive. You're like, whoa.
Yeah, I was like, we're going to have to reevaluate things here. It's not going on the jerk pan in one piece.
So you did a butchery course by YouTube, didn't you?
Yeah, did a goat YouTube butchery course and butchered it up into some different bits, and then we jerked up a few bits instead.
Yeah, so you made up our jerk marinade, didn't you? And then marinade that for, would you do it for 24 hours in the end? Before
about 24 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Started off sort of Saturday afternoon, got it in there to marinate overnight, and I did a nice sort of, I'd say like Iranian spiced, so like...
Yeah, that looked lush.
Yeah, just like your sumac,
didn't really get me
cumin, those sort of vibes coming through.
Yeah.
Lemony, so like sort of dried lime and stuff like that, so quite zesty. Those sort of flavours coming through. It was really, really nice. I thought, well, if we're going to cook it tomorrow, if the big cook's tomorrow, I need to do some bits anyway and represent, so did that one, and it was absolutely insane. Like, I was worried because I was late getting off to cooking because of our manic day, but actually the shoulder just cooked absolutely beautifully. Had such a nice sort of bark crust formed the outside, and then just the most beautiful sort of pulled, you saw on the same thing on the Sunday, just the shoulder just absolutely pulled beautifully, and we had just lush. We had tacos in the end, so we had like a great pulled sort of Persian shoulder.
There's a lot of tacos around this weekend, wasn't there?
Yeah. I think tacos are in fashion.
Definitely. Yeah, if you go on the Twitter feed of Goattober, you'll see many tacos.
Yeah, and I think that probably Neil Rankin has a lot to do with that. Bit of a taco man. Got a bit taco mad.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely from the goat front, anyway.
Well, yeah, no, just from an all-round front. I've seen. I think he was over in LA for his birthday, or for some research, or a bit of both. Who knows? And literally, all he ate for the whole time he was there was taco, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Taco, taco, taco. It's just after the sort of Instagram live story thing came about.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And yeah, it's just what is like literally taco breakfast, taco lunch, taco dinner. I was like, what you talking about? But yeah, looked lush. And then Temper, which is Neil's new restaurant, was posted a load of sort of Facebook. I think it was Facebook posts. It was on one of their social medias anyway. And they were doing a few sort of practice runs and sort of menu creation. What do you want to call it? Sort of exploration, inspiration. I don't know. And yeah, just Neil was knocking out some tacos, all different types. There's like a prawn head one and I don't know, something else, and they both looked absolutely lush. There's a few more going around, I think, as well. But anyway, yeah, I think things have gone a bit taco crazy.
Yeah. You also did a brunch, didn't you, with the goat?
Yeah, yeah.
I love the look of that. The photo was amazing. And
would have been breakfast.
You got your jazzy side out in it again with your little flowers on the plate.
A few cheeky flowers.
Too jazzy. Really.
You know. Yeah, I love a bit of flower action in the morning.
Yeah, too jazzy.
Jazzy. Yeah. Well, it would have been breakfast. I just was super lazy and late getting up. And so yeah, it turned into a brunch. And it just so happened it was weird with the whole goat situation. Me butchering it up, I ended up with 2 shoulders, 2 legs. I ended up with sort of like a neck piece, which I've taken the meat off and ground up. So I'm going to make some burgers out of that. And then I ended up with 2 loins and basically just... I kept like the...
Up with the ribs.
Like the ribs and belly and like flank is at one piece. So I've got like... I don't know, like a whole side of goat times 2. So that's how I did it.
You froze that.
Oh, and also I took the tenderloins off the inside. So yeah, so basically... So I ended up with a load of cuts. I then cooked the shoulder on the Saturday, but I was like, definitely got to cook something, like, couldn't wait. Need to get like a... I don't know, just wanted to sort of experiment with the flavour, see what it tasted like. So it was a bit like, okay, breakfast, first meal of the day, let's get a bit of goat in. Yeah.
What did you put on it? Did you do like a dry rub on that, or was it just...
No, it was literally just like, I treated it, I wanted to basically experiment with the flavour of goat. I wanted to see what the goat was tasting like.
It looks almost like steak on the plate from the photo.
Yeah. For me, it had a real sort of delicate beef sort of vibe to it. I wouldn't have said it was far off beef, and actually, especially the loin that I did. This is what I'm talking about. The loin. I don't think that like members of the family would have really distinguished much difference if I hadn't said anything. So yeah, it was just a bit of salt and pepper, just like, I don't know, just a spin on like your steak and eggs, like your American breakfast steak and eggs. Just sort of like a take on that. So just some steak chunks, just salt and pepper steak with a poached egg, which was absolutely just simple and lush. And then jazzed up with a few edible flowers, you know me.
Too jazzy, yeah.
I mean, it felt from that moment that... Oh, actually, Sarah was saying to me last night that all we've eaten for like a week now is goat. Not in a negative way, because we actually really love it. Really, same thing at your house, wasn't it, at the weekend?
We in our house, we just don't understand why it's become a thing that's not just eaten all the time. There's nothing about it that's like an acquired taste or anything, is it? It's just a nice meat.
No.
Like as you said, like it's almost sort of combination between like the beef and the lamb sort of flavours. And well, on Sunday when we were cooking it up for my family, we were a little bit nervous that the kids might moan if we said that we're eating goat, so we told them it was lamb.
I almost let it slip at least 25
so
million times.
They didn't pick up on it, though, did they?
Nah, I was surprised. One point it was like savage. I was literally like, gave it away full on, but...
You like turned it into so else. You're like, this is the good Go, 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 lamb. This is the lamb. But we got away with it, didn't we? And we then revealed it probably about midway through their goat taco, and
it didn't put them off. They carried on.
Yeah. They were like, really? They didn't believe it. But they were just like, oh, it's just really nice. Just carry on eating it.
I think, like, when I've mentioned to people that I'm cooking goat tonight for dinner, they're a bit like, well, that's weird.
Yeah.
And I guess because it's an abnormality, it is weird.
Yeah.
But for no other reason, because they're like, oh, I'm not sure about goat. And I'm like, but why? Like, just take a second here and explain why. And when they start thinking about why, it's purely because it's just unusual.
Yeah,
it's not because
normal,
of anything like we haven't been. I mean, like, I was like, it's the exact same thing as lamb or beef, or it's the same as any meat we're eating currently. Chicken. There's no difference. It's just that it's an abnormality we haven't been used to. We haven't been eating goat for 25, 30 years of our lives every day. So yeah, I just think it's just the unusual sort of...
You can usually like convert people almost like within 30 seconds as well, can't you? Of like, you say goat and they're like, oh no, to a little snippet of the story from James at Cabrito, and immediately everyone's completely changed around, and it's like amazing to watch like how many people over this weekend that I've met. I've been out like to eat in a restaurant in the evening, and I've been out in the daytime and just chatting to people all weekend really about goat, and everyone you meet has been converted almost immediately within less than a minute.
Become a bit goat obsessed, I think. Goat's taken over the last, I would say like last 3 podcasts have been fairly goat orientated. This is the 4th now.
And considering adding goat to our new UnitedQ app that's coming out, it's been submitted, but we could. I think we need to add it in there to keep it alive.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So updates coming soon.
Definitely.
Not out yet, but
well, I think we're already updating it before it's even out.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
But yeah, no, it's been lush watching on the Twitter feed of all the different hashtag Goattober stuff that's been going
and Instagram.
through.
Instagram's been popping off as well.
Yeah.
It's been really great seeing the Goattober hashtag being used and embraced across the country. I even saw it on Saturday Kitchen.
Oh, you stole my word.
And did you see it on Saturday Kitchen?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. I did. And also Sunday brunch.
Oh, yes, I said it first.
You didn't see that either. I saw both. Yeah.
No, I saw Dr. Evil tweeted about it. So
the Modern Chef was on with John Road. Yeah. And he's been a bit jazzy these days, takes over quite regularly, even though he hasn't I don't think he's officially replaced.
No, they just seem to be doing a few regular slots of people, don't they?
Yeah, so I've seen him on a couple of times now. Not sure how I feel, but I like him. So we'll wait and see. Yeah. So yeah, the Modern Chef was on, and a Spanish chef. I can't think of his name at the moment, but yeah, a sort of young Spanish talent coming through, making its way over to the UK. But yeah, the Modern Chef was on, and I mean, I'm sure I saw that she did like some sort of like asado style goat with James like the week before or something. Yeah. And basically, she got a good shout out for Goattober in there, for goat meat in there, and talked about cooking it. And it was well received.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to continue throughout the rest of October as well, really, and I reckon it's made enough of an impact to hopefully stick around a bit longer in a lot of our cooks. So yeah, I've loved seeing all the different things that people are cooking as well. It's not just sticking a shoulder on. There's been like all sorts of things like tagines and obviously had the tacos. I've seen, I think Kelly made sausages. I've seen burgers. I've seen so many things going out there. It's just awesome to see everyone thinking outside the box and not just sticking a joint of meat on there and cooking it up. It's like everyone's really gone to the effort to make some amazing recipes. Yeah,
and on top of that, a lot of top chefs and restaurants have taken on Goattober as well. So if you're looking for inspiration, get on and check out some of those Twitter feeds and Instagram posts. I know that James from Caprito went they had like a whole night of like different restaurants doing a dish each, and there's loads of good inspiration there and ideas there on how to, or what the endless opportunities are with goats. So yeah, I think that maybe the message that we're gonna leave or maybe move on for the goat is with that. Yeah, the barbecue day's done, but there's still a heck of a lot left of Goattober, and with any sort of message, it's got to be drilled into people and really put out there. So
you've got a lot of goat left, so it's not over for you yet.
Definitely not over. Let's keep cooking, guys, and keep spreading the word.
So I guess before we move on completely, do you want to do a quick recap of what we actually did on our jerk? I guess the video is going to come out. We made a video for it, so you better watch our video. Our video is a little bit of a letdown, to be honest, because we got a bit excited at the end when we cooked it and we just started eating it and we forgot to film the finished product.
Yeah, any reveal, any eating of it. So I think
got the prep work. To see what it looks like.
As usual,
use your imagination.
We were like late, so I think everyone was hungry and waiting on us.
Queue.
Yeah, we had like a little jazzy photo shoot, so there's people with some hungry tummies,
Yeah. That was quite cool. We had a bit of a photo shoot for the book, didn't we? Which was nice. Yeah. So yeah, should we leave the recipe for the video?
Well, should we talk about how we would maybe have changed things? I feel that like I'm no jerk-spert.
You're a jerk.
Jerk expert. Yeah, I am a jerk, but I'm not an expert on
Finally
jerk.
admitted.
But I sort of felt that the leg and the shoulder were just basically too big for the jerk, almost. Yeah. I felt that like the flavour, if you got a bit of like the bark in your taco with some of the meat, then yeah, it was jerky because you had. But I just felt that we didn't manage to sort of penetrate that much with the sort of jerk flavours. It was lush and like it did take on the marinade. I just think that it just wasn't.
Yeah, well, I think we talked about it, didn't we? And we realised that like the jerk wings and stuff that we've been working on recently are all cooked pretty much hot and fast, really.
Yeah.
Whereas we're doing this on a low and slow, and it kind of broke the jerk flavouring down a lot more than we probably would have done if we'd done it a hot and fast method. So
I also think that obviously like your rub and marinade to meat ratio from something like a wing or a leg or a thigh, etc. Like it's such a huge difference that in every mouthful, if you're doing wings, legs, thighs, every mouthful you're getting a bit more rub, a bit more marinade in there, a bit more. Do you know what I mean? So, so every mouthful there was just
smaller bite, isn't it? When you're getting that, you're not getting all that quantity of meat.
Yeah, I mean, just I think just the fact that I probably would have used for like a 5 kilo leg, we probably use as much rub and as much marinade as you would have.
Yeah, like 15 wings or something.
Yeah. So I just felt like you just flavour profiles would have got a lot better coverage on like a smaller product.
Probably should have gone down the route like I do sometimes with the pulled pork of like sprinkling a bit of the rub into it after you've pulled it. That probably would have helped.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that if we made like maybe a jerk style sort of sauce, it could have been another sort of element. So yeah, so sort of like you were saying with pulled pork, pull it, give it a little spray with some sort of jerk sauce, and also a little sprinkle of jerk rub would have really completed it. But I think that it was absolutely lush still.
Yeah, everyone loved it.
Really happy.
We're just
picky. Just ways to improve it for next time. I think maybe things we'd approach different.
Yeah, definitely.
My dad's sitting around that you use goat a lot for, especially shoulder meat, leg meat, for kebabs.
Yeah.
Their kebab kubide, which is like a ground meat, he said that like shoulder's fantastic for.
That's when you normally do with lamb, isn't it?
Yeah. So he said that in Iran they literally kid goat shoulders ground up into, and that's how they make the kubide for something a bit different. So
good for you to try that, then.
Yeah, gonna order another shoulder and probably give that a go. Grind it myself at home and make some kebabs.
What about that neck that you've got? Was that any good for that?
Yeah, probably could be. Yeah, I'm a little bit like convinced that I've got all the stuff and bits for burgers, so I'm going to give burgers a go.
Yeah.
But yeah, neck would probably be alright for that.
Mm.
I mean, the thing is that neck would probably be lean, I would imagine, and tougher. Whereas, well, you sure it'd be pretty tough, but
yeah, you want a bit of fat in there to hold it together on your kebabs.
Yeah. I think, I mean, shoulder and stuff. I mean, you see people using but for burgers and stuff, you see people using a lot more of like the tougher meats, like briskets and short rib and stuff that needs to be cooked for a long amount of time at a low temperature. That's what we call in barbecue low and slow. But
Thanks
we're
for
cooking it
that up.
hot and fast in a burger, which is a little bit different, but it gives you like an amazing texture and also a really different flavour. So I feel that the neck could be some good meat.
Did you say
to
you had
use.
belly as well, or not? Has it not really got belly?
It does. It's more like I would compare it to like sort of lamb breast.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Or like lamb belly. It's not really like a. Do you know what I mean? It's not much of a belly going on.
Yeah. Is there a bit of fat
Unlike
there
mine.
to add into something if you want to get a bit more fat into your neck?
Yeah, possibly. Possibly. Yeah.
You got some stuff to play around with. That's all I'm thinking.
Yeah, definitely. I was hoping to keep the whole sides whole and doing some
I can put it on the jerk.
lush goat sort of ribs of some sort. Yeah, so that's sort of next on the list, I think.
Cool. Yeah, all right. Sounds.
I'll stop goating on.
Yeah, you really goated on about it. That was a bad one.
So
the other thing we were doing at the weekend, which took up quite a bit of time, was more Christmas recipe testing for our book, which is coming out imminently. It's literally just proof reading and people just checking that everything we've written we understand perfectly, but we've just given it out to a few people to get them to check over everything and get it all sorted
also
out.
like I've had to dumb down a few of my recipes so they match yours, because yours are
well, I had to rewrite all of mine because you
because they were so bad.
You didn't communicate.
So basically,
because you did not
and
communicate
then
properly.
do you know what was worse is I then had to rewrite all of yours a third time to make them good.
That hasn't happened.
So it's weird.
Your spelling is atrocious. Just say.
So what are people going to expect? I was just thinking of a way to sort of move this on, because
you can't, because
I'm the better cook. Anyway, someone actually emailed me suggesting that we had like some sort of cook-off at some point, like a Ben and Dan cook-off. But then like they quickly realised that actually that'd be a bit embarrassing for Ben. So I understand why you guys would
we'd
do
have
it.
to come back here and I'd have to sit next to you knowing that you're worse, and all that time you've been telling everyone. It's been quite awkward.
Really, what can people expect from the book?
You can expect some great recipes from me and some not too bad ones from you. It's good. We've got all of our like sort of headings.
That's it.
And stuff.
We have to put our names at the bottom of all our recipes now.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna write my name.
I don't want to show you up. Right, you can't write it because I'm the one editing it. Yes, I control everything. So we've got like our stocking fillers, we've called them. So they're the kind of things that we've come up with that don't specifically fit into like a genre, I guess, and we're coming up with some Christmassy themed genres. So there's like varieties of things from like pickles and different ways to set up your smoking.
So like it could be it could be something that's maybe not the star of the show, but great in its own right. Something that you could eat on its own. Yeah. Maybe something
just
to
a snack.
Yes, a snack or a starter or a sharing sort of item. Some things that you could probably make in advance and use through the Christmas period.
Or things that you can use with other things in the book. So you might be making a sauce or a chutney or something which goes alongside the meats or the main course that you've got later on in the book. So there's things like that where you can mix it up from these different stocking fillers. Yeah,
I mean, like pickles. Everyone loves pickles, and they're one of those things that you make, chuck in the cupboard, and like if you do it now, they'll be ready for Christmas in their prime, ready for some enjoyment. So there's loads of recipes in there to sort of get you going, and Then we've got categories for like all of our major meats, like the turkey, beef, lamb, chicken,
fish, and we've even got some alternative meats in there as well.
You
never guess what they are.
Yeah. We don't talk about them
No.
very often at all,
No.
especially not in the last few podcasts.
No. And then sides as well. So we
Sides,
do some, like, Yuletide sides.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And then, of course, no Christmas to be complete without some sweet treats as well. So
Yeah.
we've got
Some
loads
puddings
of things in
and
there.
desserts coming through, some dessert ideas.
Yeah.
I don't know, the book sort of encourages you to use leftovers
Yeah,
and
definitely.
and just get outdoors and cook outdoors and be outside. It's like one of those things that, okay, now the nights are getting sort of shorter, the mornings are getting colder, evenings are getting colder, even because we're not going to barbecue in the morning. We will,
on
but
Christmas.
anyway, people start thinking that, yeah, that's it, it's get indoors. But actually,
Get a coat on.
get a coat on.
Pop your
and
Christmas
just
jumper on
get
like we did
outdoors,
at the
yeah.
weekend.
That was weird, it felt way too early, but
Yeah.
I did kind of dig it after the first 5 minutes. I was well into
I
it.
felt so Christmassy this weekend though. I was actually like singing Christmas songs on Sunday evening.
Well, because I'm away for Christmas, I could actually do that. I could actually probably get away with. I might try and do like proper Christmas meal on like Thanksgiving or something, like US Thanksgiving. Not that I celebrate it,
When is that?
but I could.
It's
And,
like soon, isn't it?
Yeah, well, Canadian Thanksgiving
I
was
was going to say, yesterday or something.
on
you missed it.
Monday.
You've missed it.
No. There's Canadian Thanksgiving,
Okay, so you don't want to be giving any thanks to the
Which
Canadians,
is-
is that what you're saying?
which is different to the US Thanksgiving. No, I did a turkey breast with a turkey crown with a bacon weave, but on Thursday, the 24th of November, which is the US Thanksgiving, I'm going to be cooking along with a lot more people.
Okay.
So I'm going to get the
So
the
when
turkey
what time
out
do you want me to
for
come
the.
round then?
You're not invited.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm going to get the turkey out for
Get
for the US Thanksgiving.
nice. Well done.
Good excuse to cook for it, and like I said, we're away for Christmas, so
Where you
might
going?
be quite nice to just cook a Christmas meal.
You didn't tell me you're away.
Again, you're not invited. We're going skiing,
Oh yeah, I did know that.
and I saw Christian at one point took like a. I swear it was a Thuros, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's like at the top of like the French Alps or something.
Yeah, which is pretty wicked, like
Yeah, I
that.
remember that video. It was
Uh,
good. Did you
And I think he
s-
did some. I
s-
think Jamie Oliver did some bits as well. So I
Mm.
think they were there around the same time or something. But anyway,
yeah.
and I don't know. It sort of inspired me to just go right. Let's
Mm.
not bring any clothes, and just take a
Yeah.
Thuros. Yeah, I'm going to a naturist one, naturist ski resort. So I don't need any clothes
I'm
anyway.
glad I'm not invited now. Actually,
Yeah, that they banned you. Actually, they don't want to see that.
good.
Ain't
I don't
nobody,
wanna- I don't want to.
ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't want to be there anyway.
So yeah, I was thinking about putting my clothes that I was taking inside a Thuros and taking it with me, and maybe
you
barbecue.
fit your clothes in it for us.
I've heard that Ty and Ian have been known to go to Australia with
Pack up a Pro Q.
a Pro Q instead of luggage, so they put all
Yeah.
their clothes inside the Pro Q,
Yeah.
and for taking them over as gifts for people or to sort people out and stuff. So yeah, it's possible.
Mm.
We could do it.
Yeah, so we have been feeling quite festive this weekend. It did feel a bit weird having our Christmas jumpers on, especially when it was boiling hot sunshine. I don't know how like Jamie Oliver and that feel now when they're filming their Christmas series in the middle of the summer. It's boiling.
And that probably takes him like a week.
Yeah, we were lucky it only took about half an hour to take some photos.
Because we're much better cooks than Jamie. Oh!
We can...
Actually, our picture's a lot worse. Oh!
Cool.
So,
Yeah, so...
what else has
we've
been
got-
happening? You sent me some pictures of some
Yeah,
like sort
something
of...
different.
I mean, you called them bruschettas. I would call them pizzas, but
Yeah, I guess it was inspired. I went out for a meal at the Church House Inn in Malden, quite near my house, on Friday night. Got home from work late and thought we need to go out for a bit of a treat. So we went out for some dinner, and for a sharing starter, ordered some little bruschettas, and it wasn't like anything I had before. It was like
bruschetta.
long, like thin. They were sort of 10, 15 centimeters long, but only about less than an inch wide. And
why are you making a weird action with your hand, like?
Well, that's just the length, yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Got a big length. And it was...
That's the first time you said that.
So it's got... They had like 3 different ones with 3 different toppings on them. And
Okay.
just really
What were
liked
the toppings?
style. One was like a pesto-y topping. One was a sort of pickled...
I can tell by looking at your face you're making this up now.
You can see the photo I posted on Instagram. One had your favourites, fennel. There's a roasted fennel on it, and one had some like sort of just shallots roasted down on it. So it was like 3 different toppings on it, and I just really liked it. And I know we had people coming over for dinner the next day, and they were getting the full Christmas experience for recipe testing purposes. So I thought I could come up with some Christmas themed bruschettas, which is a good point. Need to add that into the book. We haven't got our pizza/dough category yet, which I suggested to you we called dough a deer, but you weren't too keen.
Oh, no.
I don't know what to talk about now. Okay, so I made them up, and yeah, you're right. They were kind of really just very narrow pizzas that were this diameter of a pizza, I guess, but really long and thin, and they were just good for.
It's jazzy.
It was good.
Yeah,
good.
no, they look
worked
good.
well. We just cut them up into like sections, and people could pick and mix from a few different flavours with
Yeah.
all your usual Christmassy
So is that your
figs and
second or third cook on the uni?
yeah, that was the second, and then
How did that go?
better. Yeah, I've got.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it now. I was happy. Like I got it last time. Did 4 pizzas, and I was happy with all of them. But the first one, I definitely like caught it a little bit at the beginning and the edge. So I think I've got the heat control better this time.
Yeah, I think I sort of like. I think probably how I got the hang of it so well so quickly was the fact that I just went to town with it, and rather than just do 4 pizzas, I did like 30 pizzas and threw away 18 of them in the end, probably.
I doubt it. You probably ate all of them.
When I say I threw them away, I threw them away onto my plate,
Yeah.
and then ate them. But yeah, I just wanted to practice and use it, and so yeah, there's a lot of dough making going on. So when I first got it, and
whereas I'm like more of a natural, and after 4 I've nailed it. So it's
the pictures didn't look like it.
Oh, they did. We'll let everyone else be the judge of that.
Okay. Currently got no likes on Instagram. About 2
Oh,
weeks
it's just
ago.
gone up to 1 million. No,
Oh!
sorry. So loving the uni, and I think because of the shape and size of those, it made it a lot easier because they're so small. I could bring them quite far back.
Did you do them all in one? Like
no. What individually?
Unskilled.
You wouldn't want to cook all of those at once. They've all got different toppings on. They're all going to cook at different times.
Okay.
Think it through, man.
I wouldn't really say
Call
that
yourself a
made a
chef.
difference, but
Yeah.
I found it actually was quite funny. I did do you know like the pizza schmeck?
No, I don't know what you're on about.
the pizza brand restaurant that sounds like pizza.
Oh, I know what you
Yekshmesh.
Yakshamash, Pepsi Max.
They do those balls. Jazzy. The dough balls.
Yeah.
And I did them, gave them a go. And yeah, I did them all on one paddle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And peel. That's a pizza peel. I did them all on one peel and tried getting them off the peel onto the stone all at once. And it did sort of work.
I can't imagine it did.
It was just all a bit jazzy. A couple rolled like straight back into the firebox. Yeah, it was just all a bit jazzy.
Yeah.
But anyway, they turned out absolutely lush. A couple of them ended up stuck together because when I took them off the peel, they just...
You could have just stuck them all together and put it all in as one, and then like
Yeah.
a sort of tear and share. That would be cool.
Yeah. It would have been cool. Yeah, I quite like the idea. I've seen quite a few people do that anyway, so it's definitely not your idea.
I just came up with it.
But yeah, I've seen people do it in like baking trays and stuff.
Mm.
Could have done that. Probably will do that next time. Give it a go.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Don't know, but do you see Uni had an app released last week?
Yeah. We downloaded it?
Yeah, I downloaded it. So I used that. There's like a recipe in there for pizza dough, so I used their recipe.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Just to try out.
I just made my own recipe there, Slash. Anyway.
I don't think you invented dough, so there we go.
I did pizza dough. I invented it.
Oh, is it Iranian?
Yeah. If you look in the encyclopedia.
Oh yeah, Actually, I
next
did
to my
make
name
mine up
because I'm
'cause-
in the encyclopedia. No, you don't go back on it now.
Here
You
we
followed
go.
Uni's
Guess
pizza
what
dough
I put
recipe
some-
from their app that
I
you
put
downloaded.
herbs
Fanboy.
into the dough. Take that.
Fanboy.
Take that. But you'd never thought of that. You're always just so regular with your dough. Just always a normal dough. Whereas I jazz up my dough.
You jazz up
Gone
everything.
Gone full jazz.
Well, actually, I think secretly you took inspiration from like a spinach pasta you had a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
You had that Jamie Oliver sort of
Yeah, I went round
spinach
to
in
a
it.
friend's house. Yeah, used spinach to
Make these weird
these
green
They look like asparagus,
sausagey
but
weird
they were,
things.
But they're pasta. It was
Yeah.
on Jamie's new superfood.
Yeah, I saw it.
Mm.
On his food tube channel, I think one of the girls do it or
Mm.
something. And then I saw he posted it. And then I saw that you posted it. And I just thought, oh, okay, Jamie Oliver fanboy. Here he is.
I am, you know that.
Jazzy!
Not trying to hide it. So we're getting close to rounding up, I guess, now. We've got... I wanted to just say well done to Bunch of Swines, to be honest, because... Did you see that? Top score on the brisket?
Yeah, I told you about it, so yeah, I did see it.
I'll let you tell everyone then.
No.
Just going to turn my mic off.
Oh, thank God for that. Finally, we're down to who you really want to be here with, me.
I'm
He's back.
back now. Did
Go
you-
on,
what did you
elaborate.
say? I can't. No, I was just really impressed. Saw Emma's post with the little... it's like a
180
little 180
star.
trophy star
KCBS,
thing. Yeah,
like
I haven't even
badge.
seen one of those before.
No, I haven't. Well, if I haven't really noticed it. I haven't really thought about it. I guess it's like the darts
Yeah.
180.
Yeah, so I was like 180.
100 and... Oh, we're all going to sit here and do impressions of 180 now.
So you can do the best then.
Okay. Ready? You go.
180.
180! Ooh.
Can we have votes, please, for that?
Yeah.
So
Tag us. Hashtag on Twitter is who said it better 180.
We'll see who said it better.
And
So-
yeah, just
Settle one competition done.
tag us who you thought was amazing. Probably me.
Probably
You
me.
spell my name DAN, so just so you know.
And mine's BEN. It's similar spelling.
DER on the end of his. He's trying to
Can't
work
think of
out.
what it's yours.
Oh God. Yeah.
It's
Do you know
really-
what though? Are you surprised? The week after we were with
After
them,
we just said we've just eaten the best brisket we've ever eaten in our
And-
lives, they then go
oh,
and do
also
that.
we gave them loads of our secret tips and stuff.
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. It's obviously like leveled them up
Yeah.
from that course. So
He must have completely changed his brisket.
Yeah,
I mean, from our advice.
yeah. He got it right when he cooked it after we'd taught him
Yeah.
a few like, tricks and stuff like
A
that.
few of the
so-
trade secrets, you know.
Yeah, so don't worry, Ed. We'll keep it locked down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no, after tasting it, we both said that it's probably the best brisket I've ever had. So
yeah, it was worthy of a 180.
180! Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely worthy of that. So well done, guys.
Yep.
And well done on the RGC.
Yeah, it was awesome. And we got something coming up, which maybe some people might be going along to, because we went when was it? Back in May, I think, when Burnham-on-Sea did a little food festival,
Uh-huh.
and we had like some barbecuers there doing some demos and stuff.
I didn't make it,
You
unfortunately.
didn't make it. You went to Radio 1's big weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really good though. I had a good weekend.
Yeah, I bet you did. Mumford and Sons, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Very jealous.
very jazzy.
So we went there, and we obviously, from our new experience on Channel 4, My Kitchen Rules, we met Sarah and Beverly, who
run.
organised the Burnham-on-Sea Food Festival. So it's quite a funny world, wasn't it, when we came round to sitting in their
definitely.
house to eat some food and realised that we actually were going to be doing some cooking with them quite soon anyway.
Yeah.
So we went along to that last time. I say we, I did. We, the collective UnitedQ, went along. But this food festival, they're doing it a little bit differently. I think probably because of the time of year, but they're they're not doing like an outdoor cooking stage. They're doing an indoor one this time, and they've asked us if we'd like to compare and introduce the stage. So if anyone's in the Burnham-on-Sea area, and
they basically said they know how bad we are cooking outside, so do we want to have a go at cooking inside, see if we're any better, so we're going to give that a go instead.
Yeah. So I think that's on Saturday the 22nd of October, so not this weekend, the weekend after. We'll be at Burnham-on-Sea on the Saturday, and we'll be introducing everyone, having a chat with all of the good top chefs from around the southwest, and we'll also, I think we're going to demo.
You talking about me?
No, not you. I was talking about
who
we're introducing.
You said the top chef in the southwest.
Chefs, plural, not.
Is that because I'm so big? You're calling me plural?
I'm not being rude. Save that. Save that for when we press stop on the recording. So
Jazzy's getting rude with me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
about time. Got to put you back in your place.
I thought
we're gonna have a management talk after this. I'm gonna pull rank. Jazzy,
you're gonna pull what?
Right. Moving on.
Who are you pulling?
So we're introducing and comparing the stage, and we're gonna do a food demo as well in the kitchen.
Oh, first I've heard of it.
Well, you know, I reckon we're going to demo something from our Christmas cookbook coming up soon.
Pretty awkward because I'm the only one that can cook. But
yeah, well, I'll just talk if you feel that way.
Oh, no one likes your voice.
Make sure.
You just talk. Oh.
Right, I'll just sit next to you looking pretty then, because I do that pretty well.
Oh no. Yeah, so we're going to do some sort of cooking demo.
Yeah, I think probably a Christmassy themed food from.
Let's have a good think about what we're going to do.
Book, so that'd be interesting.
Or we just wing it as usual and just turn up and do something.
Just make a bacon sandwich or something. Pretty good at that.
Oh my god.
We could get goat on there. Ooh, still Goattober.
Still Goattober?
Oh, that's put out there. There we go.
Okay.
Think about that. We've got long, so it needs to be.
Yeah, no. I'd just turn up a goat at my shoulder and be like, "What's up?
I got the goat."
Okay. Anyway, what you taco about? Yeah. So
if you're in the Burnham-on-Sea area, then pop down and say hello. We'll be on the stage for the day, so be awesome.
Right. Well, we are nearly at the hour mark. I will call it a day there because we need to get this uploaded and out there to the people.
Yep. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. We've recorded yet another awesome podcast to get you over Hump Day. As always, we're brought to you by ProQ, BBQ Gourmet and Smokewood Shack, our awesome sponsors. ProQ is dedicated to providing you with quality smoking products with top-notch service and free advice for beginners to pitmasters. You can find them on Facebook, Twitter and on Instagram under ProQ Smokers. So if you're thinking about buying your first smoker, wanting to upgrade or looking for authentic charcoal commercial smokers, check them out over at Max Barbecue. And BBQ Gourmet is devoted to promoting real barbecue and supplying the UK and Europe with top championship-winning barbecue rubs, sauces, marinades and accessories from the United States and around the world. You can find them on Twitter and online under BBQ Gourmet. So regardless of how you cook, whether it's on charcoal, wood, gas or electric, the real taste of summer can be yours all year round. And finally, Smokewood Shack deliver you quality smoking wood every time. They provide the smoky goodness, you provide the talent. So if you're looking... Yeah, good job your mic's off.
Or in your case,
so if you're looking for smoking wood chunks, dust, chips, planks, then head on over to smokewoodshack.com and you can find them on Twitter under Smokewood Shack. I had a nice delivery actually of some more woods because I'm really picking up my favourites lately. I'm using a lot of cherry, hickory and pear. I'm just really into pear at the moment. It just works well for me. So goodbye from me.
I'm glad something works for you. And goodbye from me.
I'm glad your mic didn't work for you. Ciao, I'm the better cook.
Ciao, I'm the best cook.
I am.
I'm
you
way
can't
better.
even press the stop button because he's too occupied on his phone.
I'm so much of a better cook. I'm better cook.
I'm better.
I'm better cook. I'm better cook. I'm better cook. I'm better cook.